Hey guys, welcome back. Popping on today to do a layout for Challenge Accepted, where my pal Scrappy Kathy and I are going to be playing along with the Scrap lifts. Yes, that's a lot of SE sounds. A month long, and we've got a beauty this month. Let's see. This one right here. So plain background. Mine's not going to be quite as plain. That happens. Torn edge, something showing beneath it. We've got a big giant banner that I think is super, super fun. And some things happening here. And it looks like the banner is being held up by a paper straw or something like that. A little bit of embellishing, journaling down here, and some enamel dots. Super fun, super clever, really pretty. Love the gigantic leaves. The whole thing is so nice. And it was designed by Lorraine for Go Get Away, which is a UK based scrappy fun event. I think they do crops and they have a design team and I even think I saw, I don't know, they have all kinds of stuff going on there. They are very clever. So let me show you what I have. I have a kit from the scrap room and I have only one full-size sheet left. I've got scraps. This one's cut into, not a big deal. I also have some of these like really thin paper ephemera bits. I can't remember what they're called. They're kind of cool. I have those. I've got a little bit of some stickers. I don't even think these enamel dots go with or are from this collection, but they match beautifully. I don't think they are. I think they're from a Carta Bella one. Anywho, I've got a little bit of chipboard and half of this title pack. So I have enough. I have plenty. And I have a photo here of Shay and Nick, and they were on a hike, and it looked fab with this. And this shirt he's wearing, my husband has the same one. It kind of picks up this little tone here, so I think it'll be great. It's all gonna work. So here we go. I was thinking that I love this piece of paper. I was also thinking it is not a full size, but what if we do our tear kind of along the bottom-ish? You know how they have their tear, although their torn bits are way lower. So I've got like my main piece. Now what's on this one? I don't think the pencils make as much sense on this one. So what if, nope, don't want it going that way. Don't want it going that way. That wouldn't make sense. So let's do this. Let me cut this piece right here. And this, all these goodies are by Vicki Boutin, by the way, from Print Shop. Oh, let me trim it up just a little bit more. There we go. I had it trimmed and it wasn't quite right. So what if we do this? No, see, I still have a yibbit. I've got to do a little bit more of a trim. Just a bit. Okay, I have that. Then I will have this. So it'll show things down there. So you know how our inspiration piece had the cluster over here? I'll probably move it over here to play up these bits right here. Not a big deal. Now, I liked that giant banner piece, so I will come in with this. Let me shore it up a little bit. And by shore it up, I mean I'm just going to make it slightly thinner. So I like the idea of that, and maybe just a little bit shorter on the bottom. There we go. So I'm gonna have that piece there. Probably banner it. Why not? Why not? I'm the boss, right? Boss of me. Now, she had these big leafy bits popping out, and I was thinking that I've got some of these gorgeous floral bits. Not a whole lot, but I do have some of these floral bits left. But you know, why don't I go ahead really quickly and map my photo in this, because quite frankly, I gotta mat it in something, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and map my photo in a bit of this, and then, you know, these floral bits here I can still cut out. That will be fine. Then we'll layer up everything, and I have a feeling this one's gonna come together like boom, boom, boom. All right, my friends, so I've got these florals cut out. Now, when I was cutting them out, I was like, oh my goodness, that sticker would look so cute in place of like that straw element. that that was in the inspiration piece, right, by Lorraine. So I just went ahead, popped it up on a little bit of foam adhesive and put it in place. No big reason why. I was just like, oh, that's cute. So we have that. Now I do have some florals, and I'm thinking I'm gonna just come in here and kind of sneak, because I like the way they were laid out, at least the bottom ones, a little bit of adhesive underneath them so that I can go ahead and put my photo down. Little adhesive on the back of that. I'm gonna put my photo down and start building around it. Now, in a way, it's good that I don't have tons and tons of things to choose from, because I'll be able to just go, okay, boop, 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 and this project will get done. So let's see what I have in all of my little adhesives up here. I'm doing my very best to use up a bunch as well at the same time. So just one of those things that I like to do. All right, so I'm using this bad boy up currently because I would love to get a little bit of dimension with some of my florals. I still need to get a title if I can up here-ish. And remember, I told you guys that I was moving this cluster to this side as opposed to this side like we saw in the inspiration piece. And we were doing that because it had this mixed media goodies on my paper, and I thought that would be a really nice little tie-in for it. I'm trying to decide which one of these florals I want over here more. And I'm thinking I want that, and I can tuck in some of that blue. Yep, that will work. I had an incomplete little leafy bit on this flower, so I was like, I'm gonna have to tuck it somewhere. Didn't really have a big plan, but tucking was definitely part of the plan. There we go. I think that looks fine. This part's half stuck down. Then I have this pretty bit here. What do I want to do with that? It's gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna have that pop up a little bit too. I do love some dimension on my projects. Okay, so we have a title. Now this cluster here kind of grew a little bit larger than our inspiration piece, and I have to decide if we need all of these goodies. I did like that I had some of this blue in every cluster, but I'm thinking if I take this piece out, this kind of gorgeous apricot shade out, and pop it up here, then these clusters are gonna be a little bit more matching in size. Okay, fine. Then this, let's go ahead and get this down. Uh-oh. I'm wondering if I'm going to have to reload. See, remember that mixed media stuff? Reload some of my ATG. Things like to give up if you're filming. They say, nope, that's when I'm gonna run out. That's how it is. It's like one of those odd little happenstance kind of things. So I don't want the blue as close there. What do I wanna do? I wonder if I would like it more if we could have this. Yep, I do. It's just a little bit offset from that one. That's the problem I was having. I didn't want them right in a line. Not that it's any big deal. It was just, you know, the way the brain works, sometimes you just got to go with it. All right, so now let's see what we have left. We've got this little ruler bit, which, I don't mind it tucked under all of these things, actually. So what if I cut it off at like 5 inches? And just put a little bit of adhesive under it so that I can start tucking it. My only problem is, now that I have this really sturdy foam adhesive on the back of this photo, it's going to fight me a little bit. But we're gonna do our best to tuck it into behaving. I just want it up a little tiny bit more. There we go. About, what do you guys think? About right there? And I have the text on there so I can just follow along with it and feel pretty darn good. Okay, another layer, love it. Let's see, enamel dots at the very end. So we've got this gorgeous little tag bit. Definitely like the idea of that. I don't need to use the whole thing, so I'll keep myself from having to wrestle with it as much. See, why do I do these things? If I had everything in place, I wouldn't be doing all of this faffing. I am an Olympic faffer. There we go. Come on, little flower. There we go. Everybody's happy. Now, I also have this pretty little ring here, and I like the idea of this. So let's see if I can get just a little bit of adhesive on here in a couple of places, just a couple little bars of this. Come on, little guy. There we go. Maybe like here and up into there, which to me it's doing like a little nice offset from that tag idea. Don't know, I like it, so that's fine. Have a couple little pieces left over. That's not gonna hurt a thing. Cute, cute, cute. Trying to keep a little bit, you know, within what we had for our inspiration piece. Now we have this. This thing, a bright idea. Interesting. This day, kind of like the color palette going on there. There we go. We'll just pop that up. This, there, that. Interesting. Everyday magic. We can pop some of this lovely purple tone down here. Have it tuck just a little bit. Anything that makes it look like more interesting, the little layers, I end up liking it more. So we have that. I still don't even have my title on here, guys. Let's work on that. If I did this was a perfect day, I could do that. What do you guys think? If I do this was a perfect day? Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Let me get my title down. I don't wanna bore you guys with just, you know, the general faffing, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I have my title down, like the placement, like the vibe of it, rather pleased with it. For some reason, I want this little bit to stick down just a little bit. This guy can stick up. I don't know why I like it, I just do. All right, so I've got my puffies on there. I also add laughter to your day. I thought that was a pretty little piece, so I've chipboard here and here. Great. Now what do we have here? We've got stars and hearts. So these two are more of a heartsy kind of couple. So let's put a few puffies around to bring that out. We can tuck them into our floral clusters. Why not, right? And then one more heart. I knew you guys would see it. Okay. Heart, heart, heart. Just popping some in just because I like them. Oh, that one is a little bit too right above that one. You know how I like things a little bit offset. Okay, that's great. Like that. Now, I did see this. This was on the branding strip. And Vicki Boutin has great branding strips. So I'm going to cut off 3 little cameras. I'm going to do that. And I'm wondering when I cut them off if these little enamel dots would be the perfect little placement to put inside the camera. So I think I'm going to do that. And this layout may be done. I'll be right back. And that is that, my friends. I will have links down below for Scrappy Kathy's channel, as well as the Scrap Squad Scrapless Facebook group link. Okay, that's it for now, friends. I'll be back ever so soon with another video.